tell us about your character?
Well, I already messed up today. And,
you can do it again.
Yeah, I did it already. Well, Entertainment, we already put it out like 30 seconds after leaving. Just, becoming Citizen Steel and all the responsibility that comes with that. Adapting to a new show and a new environment with a bunch of new castmates and on a pre-existing show that was pretty fucking awesome last year. So it's just a thing of coming on and just not sucking.
Did they give you a bunch of the comics to check out, or did you?
Yeah, DC sent over a bunch of stuff. However, our path with Nate isn't traditional with the comics. So in the comic, Nate is addicted to painkillers, and he's lost a leg, and he's an ex-college athlete. We're not doing that approach. Yeah.
What attracted you to the role?
Greg, Mark, and Phil. We all had a big powwow a couple times, and during it they explained everything they were going to do, and I watched the first season, and then they explained like how they're expanding and what the changes in the season actually are going to make almost a different show every season, and it seemed exciting. And look, Berlanti is operating on something in a scale that I've never witnessed. The guy's got 4 nights on one channel. It's unbelievable, and the coolest thing about it is it's one universe. The crossover thing done appropriately is really rad if you're a fan. Like, it's so much fan candy, it's ridiculous.
How is your character going to fit in with the rest of the group, and who's he sort of going to meld with the most?
Well, I've shot 3 days so far, and I've shot 2 of them with Dom, and that was fun because that's the first thing I liked about the show when I was watching it was how the first season progressed, and you started getting what you wanted from your characters. And I remember a couple episodes where Dom was just like, I think he said like kill and fire through the whole episode, and I was so satisfied with the kill and fire. I was really stoked to work with him this week, and hopefully I get to do more. But I had a group we had a group scene, my first group scene the other night, and our cast is probably as big as this table. So for me, it was when I was talking to everybody, you know, you're trying to give a speech to everybody, and you realize in the middle of your speech, oh shit, there's like 5 other people, and you're looking around and you're giving like a speech here, but it's all actors.
Do you get a cool costume?
I don't know about that one, man. All I know is like I look at Mark. When he said group settings, I look at Mark, and I'm just like,
he's like
after the first interview and being like, yeah, that's that. And he's like, well, this is not how Comic-Con works, Nick. And I'm like, okay.
What were the fittings like? Did you go through different versions?
Fittings are extensive, very personal. I'm on my second 3D scan. What else can I tell you? We got a follow-up Monday, and should have a better idea. But
will we see that costume right away? Immediately, or will it take a lot of time?
No. I mean, episode 1's like when you see it, when you see what we read, episode 1 is really phenomenal. It's a piecing together of something, and this like epic adventure of like what you love best about this show, and it's a very, very ambitious episode, and we're like kind of killing ourselves already to get it done. But it's literally everything you love about the show.
I was going to ask real quick, what about the like stunts? Have you had to do any yet, or are you excited to do that?
Super stuff. I'm ready for it. I'm doing the part now where I'm just getting to know everybody in that world. So I'm like kind of like got a jumpy foot where I'm just like, can we just like get to superheroing already? But I will say I get my first scene is on the Arrow set.
Watching season 1, was there any character or actor in particular that you're like, like, oh man, I really hope I get to work with them.
Well, Wentworth and Dom, like, you know, those are the like standout. That stands out. Victor is just like Victor's like your bucket list if you're a TV actor. And, like, to lock eyes with him during a scene is very exciting. I remember when we did rehearsal, and I was looking at Victor during the scene, and it was quiet, and I'm like, oh shit, it's me. I'm like, my bad, Victor. I was like, I'll do better. I'm like, don't worry. But everyone's really, really overqualified, and it's really exciting to be around like diverse characters. Everyone's very individualized. There's no crossover in any sort of character acting at all, which is hard to do in a group like that. Yeah. Good.
What sort of personality is Nate going to have?
He was described as like an Indiana Jones Han Solo hybrid. But I haven't gotten to do that yet because I'm in this other place right now with it. But next week we get to go down that road a little bit. Yeah.
Is he funny?
Is he gonna be funny?
Go background comedy.
Well, I hope so. I hope it comes off funny. I played it funny for Greg and Mark and Phil. But I think when stakes are high, comedy's kind of easy. It doesn't take much. When you're saving the world, it just takes one line, and that funny is like, thank God that tension broke, and then you go about it. So I think I'm gonna play him with a Starkism. You know what I mean? Like not a full Stark, but like a little bit. That's a Tony Stark. I feel like I can say that.